Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. And how about we check the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. And for Philadelphia, we've got Edwards. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. Launches it. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Milwaukee. Here's Rollins. There's the screen by Kuzma. Antetokounmpo. Missed inside. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Bona. Back to Edwards. Butler with the ball. Here's Bona. Clock at 6. Fade away. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. A nice shot by Butler.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Now here's Kuzma doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. Excellent work powering the shot through.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
The 3 is up. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Here's Yabusele. Here he goes. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Rollins. That 3's off the mark. 76ers trail by 3. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Kuzma. Rebounded by Kuzma. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Prince finds Lopez. Antetokounmpo outside. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Grizzlies, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
When I look at the Bucks, they have a game plan and they followed it accordingly. That's why they're in the position they are now. A fantastic team that plays so well together.
Here's Grimes. No points yet. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Antetokounmpo outside. The three from Prince. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Grimes, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. A nice shot by Butler.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Rollins passes to Lopez, to the wing on the left. Here's Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Walker, he's checked in for the Sixers. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Pass to Rollins. Takes the 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Butler against Prince. And there's a pick. Here's Grimes. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Grimes. The 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here's Lopez from outside the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Here's Butler. Missed it from 7 feet. The Bucks leading by 8. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Grimes. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Over Prince. They can't stop the run with that one.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up to the 76ers. Down by 12. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
Is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who won a t-shirt?
On defense, the Bucks.
Once again, next one, your Sixers ENT.
Here's Hood-Schifino. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Shot clock at 6. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
76ers trail by 14. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Here's Castleton, covered by Lopez. Castleton can't hit. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. The 3 from Prince. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 5 assists tonight. And the 76ers shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Here's Hutchefino, still without a bucket. He gets it in there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Rollins. The lead is 15. It's Prince on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Fades. Rebound by Philadelphia. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Now here's Walker. 8 points in his last time out. Jacks up a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now Antetokounmpo. On the take. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Justin Edwards.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the free throw, no good. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Milwaukee out in front, leading by 17. And back to the start of the second quarter.